Start the party!
Hey guys, your boy Roy, and we just, it's a team effort, beat Vanquish on Godheart with no cover. Technically it's 0.04%, I would have loved to see it at absolute zero, but I couldn't manage it. Quick little backstory, the run originally originated when I was playing on shotgun only, when I noted, hey, there's a cover percentage. And I remember way back when I was just doing normal Godheart runs, I was thinking like, I wonder what it's like to not play with cover, like if you can get that percentage to zero, and I just dumped the idea. Because at that time, just beating Godheart was already like this momentous accomplishment that nobody... This is my TV remote. I'm very prepared for this. It was this momentous accomplishment that nobody would do. I think the leaderboards were like 50 people at the time. And so I decided never to think about it again. And then I did the shotgun only run. I thought like, this is actually, I think it would be possible. And I was looking for an excuse to also use all the weapons again, to sort of showcase a little gameplay where I use every weapon to its maximum potential, like showcase the LFE, fire canceling, which is really interesting. Like you can do this really cool boost heavy machine gun. Like there's a really cool setup that if you're at a distance, you like walk towards the enemy with the heavy machine gun while firing, and then when the clip is empty, you switch to the boost machine gun because you're at closer range. And then for the final shot, you fire cancel to the shotgun. You have this nice little chain combo. It would have been cool if, by the way, now I think about it, they had like a combo system for that. If you weapon cancel, switch cancel, stuff like that. But that would be more like a Bayonetta shooter-like thing. So, which technically Vanquish is, but yeah, I'm going off topic. Anyway, no cover run. The reason why I did it was to test everything out again and to just do a Godheart run. And I also wanted to see the more offensive playstyle, which I adopted in my shotgun only run because I was really offensive because I didn't use any other weapons. I had to get into their face. So I thought like, hey, if I don't use any cover, then I will need to play even more offensive because I'm going to be in their faces and I'm going to shoot them up close and kill everything as fast as possible, and that did not happen. Anyone who's seen the videos by now can see that the entire playthrough is pretty much just a sniper fest. That's not a sniper fest, I barely use the sniper, I think I used it once. But it's a long range encounter because what I found out early on is if I get in someone's face, you're going to get hit. And I would try to be stylish, like get up close, use a shotgun, melee them. And normally, you would get into cover, regenerate your ARS, do the little pop shots, and then I suddenly realized I can't go into cover. So every time I got into auto ARS or in critical health, I died. Because I was stuck like in the middle of nowhere, like, guys, is there any cover where I can stand behind, where they can't hit me? I actually remember using, I'm not sure if it's in the encounter you see in the clip, but the dual bogey fight, there was one attempt when I was overheated, and I was sort of like walking between this pillar and one bogey and the other bogey, and this pillar was stopping the shots from that bogey, from this bogey, and he was stopping the shots from that bogey. I was like, this perfect alignment, like, can I survive? So in the end, the entire idea behind the run, not very successful, because it just adopted a more defensive playstyle. On the other end of the spectrum, it did prepare me for my laser cannon only run, which is really about this defensive playstyle. And it's cool to mix and match those and try those all out. What's up next? First off, obviously, the laser cannon. And I am considering just doing after that a single segment. And I think that will be the end of it, because not of the channel, but of Vanquish. Because I'm not getting tired of it. Every time I pick up the game, I'm like, Vanquish, yes. But I also want to focus on other games. Like my God of War playthrough is somewhere, and I really want to do Death by Degrees, which I'm doing a lot of playtime in my off time, like just by myself. And I just want to do like this one final playthrough of Godheart just to showcase like, hey, this is the skills that I've gathered over the last couple of years playing this game. I'm not going to put every tactic on display. It's just going to be me playing, trying to get the best score I can get. So no reset the title screen or whatever. Just give it my all. And I think that would be pretty interesting. Just see how far I can get up top without, because that's something that always bothered me. Generally with score runs, you can reset the checkpoint, you can reload saves and whatnot. So I think like the top 50 scores are like people constantly resetting until they get that golden run, basically. I remember when I tried karma runs in Ninja Gaiden, it was the same thing. Like people just having save files. And, oh, I got hit. Reload. And that's just it's not a test of skill. It's a test of patience. I don't like that. So that might be up next. How was the run? It was okay. I died, I think, about 90 times or less. Not sure. I died a lot in the sniper pit. I didn't die a lot during the free dash 2. I think I died like 20 times or something. Dual bogey fight, I think 5 or 10 times. Not taking cover can be a bit difficult if you get overheated. Burns was surprisingly easy, actually. The hardest part was the monorail, because I couldn't take any cover. So I died quite a lot there. I also died a lot, and you cannot believe this, but I had no idea how to deal with that. Originally is the segment where you're in the, it's like the ship, and you can control the guns that you're in while you're in the ship. You can control the guns by aiming. It's an on-rail shooter segment. It's supposed to be just this cinematic slog, but I had a lot of trouble because I couldn't take cover. So I ended up not killing anything and just boosting back and forth in like the square that you're in, and just waiting it out, because I would just get demolished constantly. What else is there to say? Yeah, why is it 0.04? There are a couple of chapters where you start in cover, which counts. It's like 0.01%, 0.02. And there is one part in 1-5. Wow, I actually know that by heart. Where you have to jump over a piece of cover to continue. Like it's just at the introduction of the first shield enemy, like the robot that makes a portable piece of cover. You have to jump over a piece of cover to get to him, to get that next area. And I think that alone already counts for 0.08 or something. And the math, because you get a lot of 0%, is like go lower and lower and lower. On my first attempt on hard, I managed to get it to 0.08, I think, as a total. And in the God Hard run, I got to 0.04. So that's good. I don't think I can get it any lower. I think I think I can get it to 0.03, maybe. Because I once accidentally pressed the cover button when I wanted to use a turret. And I died once at the beginning of the Burns fight, and then you spawn in cover again. So that's like 2 0.01s right there. But that's not nothing special. So that was the low percent run. This has been the epilogue. I hope you guys like this idea. I just like talking a bit about what the run was and how fun it was. Do I recommend doing this run? No. It's just a regular God Hard playthrough. With a small handicap, and it just, instead of, like, it teaches you some new things about where certain soft pieces of cover are that you can really cheese from. But aside from that, it doesn't really teach you anything new. If anything, it teaches you some bad things, like playing really defensively, which I don't like. It does promote weapon usage, but generally, if you're going to try it, a handicap run, I would suggest shotgun only and laser cannon only, because both of those are really fun, and they really teach you the two extremes, whereas no cover run's a bit here in the middle. So that was 0% cover run. Was fun. I got to play Vanquish, but I didn't like the challenge run as much as the other ones. If I had to rate the challenge run, if we go by a grade of 1 to 5, I would probably rate this a C. See you later.
Hey, do your job.